Welcome back. This morning we are in for a real Jamaican treat. We welcome Julian Perkins of Jamaican Jewelz Catering for the first time here at Channel 3. Thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for inviting me here.
Yes, happy to have you.
Pleasure.
So you're going to make a jerk chicken wrap.
Yes, most definitely. I'm going to make a wrap, which is pretty easy. You know, you're on the go and it's hot in the summer. It's something you can grab and go. So you just get a small chicken breast, maybe 6 or 8 ounce.
Okay.
And what I normally do, I marinate for an hour.
Okay.
But since we are...
If you want like a really rich flavor, do you sometimes marinate overnight?
Overnight is preferable. It's best if you marinate overnight. I have to change my glove because that's raw meat.
Okay.
And so what I do here is, as you see before you, are the ingredients of where the jerk sauce comes from and the origin. It's all combination of scallion, onions, and pimento, and all that good stuff, and you just put it together here.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So you blend it up.
You blend it up.
I'm a strong believer that if it makes your breath taste worse, it's going to taste so much better. So don't go blowing in anyone's face after this.
Most definitely. They're like, where you been, Jamaica?
Yup.
So.
Yum.
Yes.
Ooh.
So we marinate in there.
Yep. Okay.
And from there, we're gonna, if you have a grill or you don't have a grill, you can use a cast iron grill. Not everybody wants to go outside, you know, as it gets hot, and especially a day like today.
Yes.
So you have a cast iron pot inside with your grill, just the same as a grill. And you know, we're doing this quick and fast. So we're gonna soak it up here real fast.
Smells good.
Okay, so you would just lay this on your grill.
Ah, that's my favorite sound. So we cook that up, and then from there we have this, and then what else do you like to put in the wrap?
Well, you know, you try to keep it healthy, and these days everybody's talking about gluten-free, so I give an option of, you have gluten-free products here, and you have your original, you know, people still into their flour, and we put veggies in. So you can do like an avocado, as you see here, bell peppers, carrots, lettuce, and tomato, whatever's in seasoning, you just wrap it in your wrap, and it's a quick go. You can add some of the marinara with Vermont maple, you can, and that's how you intertwine maple, Jamaica and Vermont together, the maple and the jerk.
And we have to talk about the Jamaican twist, because a lot of people might be looking at that going, what is that?
So that is the plantain, and this is the green one. You can use it for chips, or, you know, it's pretty healthy. And you can roast it, fry it, or bake it. So that is the plantain that is on the plate.
So it's like you're getting your fruit for the day.
Exactly.
And they complement the wrap well.
Most definitely.
All right, great.
Yes.
Awesome.
We can't wait to try this.
I know. Gary, why don't you give the forecast while we try this?
Hold on to the safety bar.
All right. Well, it smells so good in the studio this morning. Let's throw it over to the kitchen now and see what they're cooking up.
Yeah, it sure does. What's a little festival without some escaviche? So, Julian, how is this done?
Okay, so you're gonna start off with the escabeche sauce.
Okay.
And Tyler is gonna do the fish. So you're gonna season generously all over. And so we're gonna start with a little oil, 3 teaspoons of oil.
All right. Any particular type of oil?
Yeah, cannoli, coconut oil, olive oil. You want to go healthy. You want to choose what's best for your artery. And so while this warms up, you're going to add the vinegar.
Okay.
Now, what's in this mixture here?
So that is a combination of salt, pepper, garlic granulate, and onion powder. And that's about it. You don't really need much for fish. So you're going to add some carrots here to let that soak in. That's the hardest thing to cook.
Why is that, Julian?
Because carrots is more of a harder vegetables than any other. It's the sweetest, but it's more hardcore. So you're gonna add some habanero pepper. Don't use your hand. You don't want to regret it throughout the day. So. That's right. There you go. So Tyler, you can take one, but when you put in something in the hot pot, you put very slowly. Don't withdraw. All right. Because you burn yourself. There you go. Gentle. Slide it in. Perfecto. And so now I want you to add a couple more of this veggies.
Okay.
There you go.
So you've got onions, red peppers, green peppers.
The works.
And that's the thing about Jamaican food is it's often colorful.
Very colorful and vivacious like the people. We are very colorful people. Loving, full of smile.
All right.
Compassionate. So there you go. So while that's done, we're going to put some pimento. You call it allspice here. So you add that in.
So when did you decide to bring the Jamaican flavor to Vermont?
When or why?
Yeah, when and why?
Oh, well, I came to Vermont in 2007. And I fell in love with Vermont. It's just as close to Jamaica, the weather and the people. They're just warm and welcoming. I said, I really want to stay here. I was cooking at Okemo Mountain, and people love, when you make lunch for yourself. So I said, wow, I think they would appreciate my culture. So they had a jerk chicken on the menu.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
To change it up a little bit.
A little bit, you know what I mean?
Julian, we can't wait to dig into this escaviche. We've got a little escaviche festival that we made this morning, and Julian is going to join us to show us one more dish a little later.
Tyler.
All right, so Chef Julian Perkins is here from Jamaican Jewelz Catering again this morning. Thanks so much for coming back.
Thank you for having me.
Great to see you again. And what are we making this morning?
So this morning we are going to make some banana fritters, and that's a traditional Jamaican breakfast meal. You do like a pancake here, we do a fritter.
All right.
All right, so let's get into it. So we're going to do 3 bananas, if you want to help me.
Sure.
So for people who like to toss your bananas out, you know what I mean, the more softer they are, more speckled, the better it is for fritter, banana bread, and whatever delights you want to make. Maybe a fruit punch in the summer. Okay. You can use your banana for that purpose. So,
even when the banana starts to sort of go bad, you can still make use of it.
There's no bad banana.
That's right.
There's only speckled banana. So we're going to mash. All 3.
This is really kind of sweet, right?
It is very sweet. Banana is naturally sweet, especially in that not favorable stage that people think it's not good anymore. It's pretty sweet. Anything you want to ask me?
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously we're using a lot of different fruits here as well. I mean, we've got some other things that we're going to using with this.
Yes. So you're going to add some cinnamon and nutmeg, some sugar, a little flour, and I like to put a little bit of buttermilk in my banana fritters.
Wow.
And the reason for that is it makes it more tender, soft.
Well, for people who may not know, why don't we explain a little bit about what a fritter is?
Okay. A fritter is, you use more oil than a regular pancake than you put on a griddle. So it's like a fry. It's like a dough, a fry dough. So that's the closest I can relate what a fritter is. A fritter is either fruit or vegetables that is done with flour and oil.
All right.
Yes.
And I would think sometimes it's really good.
Definitely.
A lot better than your regular pancake.
Yeah. So we're mashing up here. So we're going to add some sugar in. So that's 2 tablespoons of sugar. And you can find this recipe, brown sugar on WCAX website.
Trying to get it to come out of here. There we go. Stuck for a second.
Being obstinate. Okay. So after you get this all mashed up to your desire, however you want it. Some people like a little bit of banana, some people don't. It's your desire how mushy you want it.
Okay.
So.
And we're going to continue putting all these ingredients together. We're going to finish up this fritter later on, coming up this hour. I'm so excited because it looks good.
Me too.
Breakfast is always good.
Definitely.
Stick around for that. World Watch is coming up straight ahead.
The last of it.
Right, yeah. Right now, it looks like it will be.
All right, thanks, Gary. Tyler.
All right, Gina, well, we're having one of the best meals, breakfast this morning. Chef Julian Perkins is here from Jamaican Jewelz Catering. So we are making banana fritters. We made those earlier last hour. And now we're actually doing some sausage.
Most definitely. So you're going to take one.
Okay.
And I'm going to take one.
All right.
This is ground pork, and it has my jerk sauce.
Okay.
So, you know, people like sausages in Vermont.
Right.
This is sausage patty, not the length. And I like to serve heavy portion.
Okay, and we want to flatten it out?
Flatten it out.
Okay. Is there a little kick to it? Sometimes sausage can be spicy.
This one is spicy. It's Jamaican jerk sauce, so it's a different flavor.
So be prepared.
Be prepared. If you're a spice lover and you like to be challenged, definitely try my patties.
Okay.
All right, are you ready?
I think so.
Let's go.
All right.
And be very careful. There you go. Always put it closer and not far away so you don't get splashed. Voila.
All right.
And so it will sizzle on your flat top, your grill.
Yeah.
And you can only get these jerk patties from Jamaican Jewelz Catering.
Wow.
Yes, and so you can find me at Bellas Falls and try it.
And why kind of the mix of the fritters and the sausage? Is it just a good combination?
It's a good combination because sweet also complements spice. And when you have something spicy, you need something to cool it down. So that's why we always have a banana fritter to go accompany our fritter, our sausages.
And how long do these take to cook?
3 minutes per side.
Oh, okay. So pretty quick.
Pretty quick. So it depends on the thickness, too, of your patty and how you like them. It depends on the person. You can get it however you like it. Thin, thick, medium, so it depends.
And maple syrup also, of course, comes in here. You can put it on everything, right?
Maple syrup, well, I normally just drizzle my maple syrup on my spicy burgers to cool it down. As I said, it's a lot of heat. You can get it mild. As Gina said earlier, it hit her in the back of the throat.
Oh, okay.
You can cool it down. I can, tame it down a bit for my customers. I'm not going to always be this bowl with the spice, so most definitely.
And grab a glass of milk as well, just to be prepared for.
Oh, no.
No milk?
Don't you ever use milk. Use sugar.
Okay.
No.
Sugar it is.
Sugar. Put some sugar in your mouth. If you ever, have a bad experience with pepper, don't use milk. Put sugar.
Sugar it is. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Thank you for joining us throughout this morning. We'll be back with World Watch coming right up. Stay with us.